Okay, hi parents. Today I want to discuss how do the marks work, specifically focusing on the concept. Basing so much and putting so much pressure onto something that you don't understand, it really can cause a lot of damage, which is what I am seeing in the clients that I work with. Not even just my own clients, it's just everybody. So much pressure is placed onto something that majority of people have got no understanding, no comprehension of. Specifically in this case, it's about results and marks. Everyone's always like, oh, 80%, 80%. But have you any idea what it takes to get 80%? Like actually. Marks measure output, not potential. Marks are feedback on performance, not a verdict on intelligence or worth. And I wish, especially the fathers, I wish you guys would understand this. They reflect how well a student was able to understand content, apply knowledge, follow instructions, perform under pressure on a specific day in a specific way. I've bombed out a couple exams in my life, okay, and I'm still an A student. They're based on curriculum standards. Now, yes, I am going to be helping you understand what all of this means. Every subject has a syllabus broken down into topics, skills, and outcomes. Marks are assigned based on how well the student meets those expectations. And in a lot of cases, there is memo marking, which technically should not be done. However, that said, it does happen in practice. Memo marking is when you do not give marks because the student hasn't worded it correctly. They understand the concept. You can see that they understand the concept, but the memo does not allow for you to give them any results for insight. Marks are often calculated using different assessment types. However, classwork and homework is not one of them. You get marks for tests and exams and assignments and projects and, well, we just call them tasks, and orals and PATS, practical assessment tasks. Exams are usually weighted extremely heavily. June exams do not count as much as what you think they do in the long run. The final exams count the most. Depending on what phase you are, they count a certain percentage. Grade 10, 11, 12, it's 75% of the mark. However, the PAT element counts 25% of that 75%. You see, there's so much science behind this. Percentages don't tell the whole story. I have worked with some kids who are exceptionally bright and they are so gifted and so talented, and their marks just never get up to a certain percentage. I have worked with other kids who, well, just people at university even, who couldn't string 5 words together to make a full sentence. And they get such good marks because they understand how to get good marks based on what's being presented in front of them. They understand the concept of doing well in an assessment. A 60% in one subject could be a major achievement. For example, mathematics. You have to understand mathematics, there is no higher graded standard grade. But that's a whole different discussion for a different day. I'll continue tomorrow.